Good Saturday morning. Hey, and welcome to Ice Age TV. Wow. Wow. I have been up since 6:30 this morning, and it is now 9:30, and I'm finally getting the hell out of here. You'd never believe it, just to go visit my daughter for basically a day, probably 2 days, Saturday, today, and tomorrow, Sunday. But you would never guess all the gear I've had to pack up just because of who I am and me having to have my medications for this and the what if. And you never know if you get sick, and then you end up staying another day. So you better take extra clothes. Maybe the weather changes. I mean, it's infinite of what can play out when you go out of town. And here I am, changed it all up. I'm not taking the Honda Trike. It is so hot and humid. I have no desire to be on a motorcycle today, all geared up and just sweating my ass off. It's like, nope, it's supposed to be 90s. And right now, it is a sauna. Even though it's 75 degrees out, it is so hot and it's overcast. And you know what? I just came to closure with my sciatica. Sciatica is the proper way to pronounce it. Gonna put my phone down here, so I gotta plug in everything. Doesn't end. My sciatica. I'll just have to pull over and take a 20-30 minute break as I'm going down the road and just manage my pain factor. So anyways, if you watch my channel, you know that I really am kind of cutting back on just posting videos all day. But I just want to follow up from last night on I have an idea, and after sleeping on it and then getting up this morning, no way. And if I stay down at my daughter's house till late Sunday afternoon, evening, and come back home in the dark, I really don't want to be. I just don't want to be on a motorcycle at nighttime. I am so anti riding a motorcycle at nighttime. Nope, no, thank you. I want nothing to do with it. I just think your danger and risk factor goes through the roof, especially in very busy metropolis areas. So I'm taking the Colorado, which in some ways I was going to take the Dodge Charger plum crazy. Oh, here we go. The wife's calling me already. Can't escape, man. Oh my gosh. So the wife and the kids looking for me, and I can't escape. I can't get out. I cannot get away from my property, everybody. It is so challenging for me to leave my property. It's beyond believable. And so the plum crazy, only downside taking the plum crazy down is it's 4 tires, and it's those very wide tires that if I pick a nail up or screw up, I'm screwed, because the tire, if the tire goes flat, sure, I've got a repair kit, but the danger of traveling over the roads without a spare tire in a vehicle, oh my gosh, if you get a flat tire, the day's done. The day is over. I am now sitting aside the road. If I can't fix the tire, it's over. Now I'm at the mercy of the vehicle going to a tire shop. They're not going to have that tire. Now it turns into a rental car. I mean, nah. So that's why when I travel, I really prefer to travel with a vehicle that has a spare tire. Until you've ever had a flat, you just don't get it. And plus, this is a big tires, and they just don't, I'll eat my own words, but I got a spare tire. So anyways, yeah, I'm just giving everybody a heads up this morning. I'm heading down to see my daughter. Their family is anti-social media. They don't like to share their life with others. They have no idea who's watching them, seeing them. They don't like that. They're anti-social media, which I was for years. For the record, until YouTube came along in my life in 2020, I was not in social media whatsoever. If you ever research and really try to find me in social media prior to 2020, you don't see me. I didn't exist. I didn't want to exist. I didn't think social media was the smartest thing to do, and sharing everything in your life with others that you have no clue who they are. But look what I did. Here I went out. I went full blown like you can't believe. So anyways, just kind of wrapping that up. There's not going to be any video content of me going to see my daughter. There'll be nothing. Zero. So anybody out there asks, oh, it's like, no, you're wasting your time. It's a very short trip. I'll be down there just a few days, and then I'll be back. And I had to get the whole dog situated for my wife, blah, blah, blah. So once again, I just am blown away. it's already, you know, I've got a 3-hour plus drive, and I can already feel on my right side of my body, I'm already feeling the pain, you know, so I'm already in pain driving the vehicle. So, you know, it is what it is. I got to figure out how to get my cruise. This doesn't have adaptive cruise control. The Dodge Charger has adaptive cruise control. I could have taken the big Chevy heavy-duty Bison, but you know what? I like this Colorado, and I would just rather drive this, to be very frank with you, and that's what I'm doing. And the trike idea, once again, I just don't feel like, you know, until you ride a motorcycle and you're geared up in your safety gear and your helmet, you just sweat. You just sweat all day long. And it's disgusting because all of your clothes, your helmet, you know, gets sweat in it. So it reeks after a while. Then your gear, and if you get caught in rain, I know. So it's just and it's a lot of work. And I'm not really sold on the fact that Honda Goldwing seat at the end of the day will resolve my incredible pain and agony of my ass. And that's what it's all about. I mean, sincerely, it's my ass is going to be killing me like you can't believe. But oh well, it is what it is. I want to go down. My daughter just begging me to come see her, and so I thought, you know what? At first I told her it's going to be too hard on me. I'm doing so much manual labor and physical labor right now in my business, and I've got a ton of stuff to do over the next 3 weeks of being out in the field and doing very physical, hard labor. And man, I just was like, do I really want to just go through the weekend of going 6 hours of driving and just get home, be like, oh my gosh, and then you have to get back in the seat Monday morning and do it all over again. So I was really yesterday telling my daughter, I just don't want to really, isn't that I don't want to come see you, it's just I'm going to go through a hell of a lot of pain. But then last night I get this crazy idea, I'll take the trike. And after I thought about it, nope, I'm going to pass on that. So that's really it. That's the conversation. I'm not going to be publishing any, per se, any more videos, so I'll probably disappear for a while. You may not see me for the rest of the weekend. I don't know. I may video me driving down the road or something. If something pops in my head, I'll come back and do something. But overall, I'll be in the silent mode. I'll be missing in action because the other side of the family wants nothing to do with this social media crap. So that's the reality. So I hope everybody has a blessed and great weekend. And I'll be back when I think I can make some video content that seems to make any sense to bring video content to you. God bless.